Hello, I'm Zash, and welcome to episode 15 of my Steins Let's Read. And now, we have to learn more about Christina, our lovely assistant, before we can decide if she can be trusted with the phone wave name subject to change. Enjoy. Right as I'm about to look down and read the email, I catch sight of a familiar face in the crowd. Well, if it isn't my assistant, what are you doing here? I want to read mail.
Hey, when did I become your assistant?
She looks like she'll snap at me. So, to dampen her spirit, I go back to checking my email. There we go.
I don't have anything. How about you, boy?
What's wrong with this woman? I told her to tell me her phone number and she just ignored me. She doesn't even have any information. How useless can you be?
Why are you glaring at me?
Don't worry about it. You're not the cause of my frustration. Right now.
Oh, so you're just raging? Don't glare at me.
You've glared at me before, haven't you?
That's because you keep doing burpees. No, not saying.
Another one?
Tell me the super hacker's address. What?
I want to snap my phone in half and throw it out at the ground. What do you mean, tell me the super hacker's address? You're making fun of me with that music note. You're not going to get anything from me. Anyways, why does she need me to... two short consecutive emails? I mean, she might as well just combine them into one.
Are the emails you're getting really that unpleasant?
They're more unreasonable than unpleasant. I can't quite describe it in one word. Stop sending me all these short emails. I'm begging you, just gather your thoughts and send everything together. Mail sent. I feel a little satisfied after sending that email. I turn to Kurisu again. So, Christina, what brings you here?
If you're going to call me names, could you at least be consistent? Anyway, my business here doesn't concern you.
Why are you pouting?
I'm not pouting. I just don't want to get involved in your silly games.
Nonsense! You're already a lab mem. You have a duty to work for the benefit of the lab. Well, she is only a temporary member. No, it's because she's a temporary member that we need to get as much out of her as we can.
I regret losing myself to curiosity back then.
Kurisu sighs and looks up at the satellite. We're not alone. Several other people are standing here and looking up. It's Akiba's latest tourist attraction. Did you come to see the satellite?
I guess. Doesn't make sense. Normally, they calculate satellites' orbit so they burn up in the atmosphere when they fall. So how can that thing be in such perfect condition? Why is it still there?
Well, no one's cleaned it up. Maybe CERN wants it there.
That's highly unusual.
And that's to say nothing about the
Maybe
huge
so.
hole it put in the building. You were going to say?
No, that is entirely
Okay.
possible.
Are satellites that durable? No. They are not.
No,
They are literally, like some of them are literally made of tinfoil.
they don't have to be durable up there.
Oh, well, it's more that if they are going to get hit by something, it would take way too much armor to be practical to bounce it. Like, meteorites just travel obnoxiously fast.
So if the satellite's going to get hit by something, it's not going to survive no
why
matter how much
protect
armor
it?
they put on it, so why bother?
Yeah, why put money into something that's going to be destroyed anyway?
Yeah. Where is this satellite from anyway?
They still don't know. Rumors say it's from the former Soviet Union, but Russia denies it, so it looks like they can't remove it yet.
They don't know what it is, so they don't know what'll happen if they try to move it. 3 days have passed, and it's still unknown. How interesting. I smell a conspiracy. So, it's another organization cover-up. They knew I'd be at Radio Kaiken, and they tried to erase me.
Organization? What's that?
The organization is the organization. Its formal name is something else, but all those who know of its existence call it the organization out of fear. They rule the world from the shadows, transcending nations with politics, economics, religion, even science in their clutches.
That's obviously a crackpot conspiracy theory. Thank you very much. Ooh,
Kurisu hangs her head and blushes for some reason. Yeah, she just made an @channel reference. What's wrong?
nothing. Really, nothing. Okay? Say another word and I hit you.
Crazy girl. You're all crazy.
Everyone's
Yes.
crazy.
Well, sane people are boring.
Eh. What's happened with the phone wave?
I thought you didn't want to get involved. And it is not the phone wave. It is the phone wave name subject to change.
Just answer me. Have you learned anything?
No progress. We've tried repeating the experiment, but at present we haven't been able to reproduce the discharge phenomenon. Do. Or send another email to the past.
I see.
Another mail. From guess who?
Was I being annoying? I'm sorry. But I really need information on the IBM 5100, and you're the only lead I have right now. I'm relying on you, Okabe. I swear I won't send any more short mails, so please don't abandon me. I need you to help me look for an IBM 5100. I promise to let you know as soon as I learn anything, so let's work together, okay? Boy.
Looks like she's rethinking things. Or now she's just going to send us the same amount of emails, they're just all going to be 10 pages long.
God.
Oof. Hopefully I don't have to worry about this any more email assaults.
Not likely. Hello? Can you put your phone away when you're talking to someone? I agree with you there.
Don't look at me like that. Rather, you should praise me, for I have caught a foul male demon to behave... Blah. Let me try that again. Don't be like that. Rather, you should praise me, for I have taught a foul male demon to behave like a civilized human being. Wait.
Okabe knows how to teach someone how to be a decent human being?
He seems to certainly think so.
Yeah.
Why are you so confident?
Because he's Hoyin Kyoma. I'd ask you the same thing, Christina.
No point. Foolishly.
Okay. Let's send a reply. Apology accepted. I'm looking for an IBM 5100 too. I agree that we should exchange information. I'll let you know when I have something. You don't need to reply to this mail. I'm betting we're going to get a mail that says okay. I type that out and send it.
Are you done with your little mail exchange, boy and son?
Oh, so you remember my true name. Indeed. I am Hoyin Kyoma.
I was being facetious.
How is that facetious? I can't say that word. You call me by my correct name. You made no mistake. You'll make a good assistant.
Okabe-san, have you sought professional help?
I am not Okabe!
This is exhausting.
Yeah, you know what the game's voice test sound is?
What?
Like in the volume levels? Is Okabe saying, Christina, I am not Okabe Rintaro, I am Hoyin Kyoma. In Japanese.
That's funny.
That's the voice you get to test with.
I like that.
So, about the phone wave, name subject to change. After the experiment, you screamed something like, a time machine? It can't be! Did something awaken a past trauma?
No, and don't go making one up either.
Back when she was 5 years old, Christina was on the plain of Arkansas when lightning...
I wasn't hit by lightning, and I was still living in Japan when I was 5. And why Arkansas?
I was trying to imagine a tranquil scenery, and the first state to come to mind was Arkansas. Second was Oregon. Apparently he has not heard of tornadoes.
No. Not Utah? I mean, relatively speaking, isn't Utah more...
Unless you piss off the Mormons. Then things get exciting.
Who goes to Utah?
Then answer me, Christina. Why did you freak out back then?
No reason. I simply didn't want to believe. Fringe science should stay in the realm of fiction. Oh, so she scullied on us.
I should finish watching Fringe. Fringe science? Don't be ridiculous. You saw it with your own eyes. You saw the mail leap to the past. You saw the banana travel instantly through space.
I saw. But we must be missing something. Or maybe we're just seeing what we want to see. Remember what I said at ATF? Time machines are just a pipe dream given modern technology. And yet a bunch of amateurs like you just stick a phone and a microwave together and expect time travel to occur? Ridiculous.
But it did occur. Will you deny what you saw with your own eyes? Are you saying that theories trump reality? Then I hope you enjoy sophistry and word games, because that's all you'll ever have.
What do you mean, word games?
Quantum theory, for example. If you ask me, theories like that are nothing but word games.
Wait, are you rejecting modern physics? Who do you think you are? Good question.
Well, there's the obvious answer. You know exactly who he thinks he is.
Yeah.
Trust what you see. The only things that matter are things that happen. Things that don't happen. Things that aren't observed are just hypotheses.
When hypotheses pile up and theories are verified, they become reality. That's how modern physics comes to understand the truth of the universe.
But sometimes your hypotheses are mistaken. Even Einstein was wrong about some things.
So you're going to do nothing just because you could be wrong? And enjoy your dirty little lab and your silly gadgets because that's all you'll ever have. You'll never reach the truth that way. Failure teaches success.
I see. Nice rebuttal.
You're never getting off your high horse, are you?
No, he's pretty much permanently glued to the top of that horse.
Yeah.
By the way, Christina, I have always felt that physicists are hypocrites.
What?
there are phenomena, that everyone knows occur in reality, but which physics refuses to research. What do you think about that?
I don't know what to say unless you can give me some examples.
Ghosts, for instance.
The occult? Really?
You refuse to research it just because it's the occult? That contradicts what you just said. You'll never reach the truth that way.
Ellipses.
People have seen ghosts. There's even photographic evidence, which are mostly shops.
Yeah.
So, where are the theories? Why do physicists refuse to speak?
It's a different field of study.
You can't call physics the study of natural phenomena, then decide some things don't count.
True, but
And that's why we must investigate the phenomena of sending emails to the past. You shall assist me.
no.
Kurisu gives a clear-cut answer, along with her usual glare. So the genius girl really does hate me.
I won't have a hand in your fringe science. I won't make the same mistake my father did.
Your father?
You make a fine argument, but it won't work in the scientific community. The day you decide to research time travel is the day you're out of a job.
How can you be so certain?
Because that's what happened to my father.
Maybe her father's the insane mad scientist running CERN.
That would be kinda cool. A little worrying.
That was my thought, and that's why I really didn't trust her in my first playthrough. Because maybe she's attached to CERN that way, and she is an organization spy, because in the opening it said the organization is closer than you think.
Oh no, Mayuri.
I don't think Mayuri has the brain capacity to be a spy.
That's what she wants you to think.
Unless that's all an elaborate act since she was like 11.
But some of the spy stories out there,
Yeah.
that's not inconceivable.
Kurisu grimaces.
My father, a physicist, loved time machines. He was so fascinated by Wells' The Time Machine that he seriously studied time travel. But because of his obsession, he was practically exiled from the scientific community. I will never get involved with time travel research.
Wanna bet?
Haha.
This time, her sheer force of will gives me pause. I think she's really pissed.
I may have stepped on a landmine here. What do I do? If I get her any angrier, she might seriously hit me. Let's calm her down a little. Yeah, let's do that. But what should I say?
I'm sorry. I got emotional.
She apologizes first. Christina's calm character saves me.
Wahahaha! Don't worry about it. I wanted to test your character, so I made you angry on purpose.
Huh? Anyway, the phone wave isn't a time machine. Email is a man-made system, so this phenomenon should be explainable in the scope of that system.
I understand. I had no idea you hate time machines that much. It's almost like an allergy.
Ellipses.
I apologize for forcing you to become a lab mem. You don't have to come again.
I wasn't planning on it.
But know this, Christina.
Don't call me Christina.
Lab mem number 004 will be a retired number. That number is yours forever.
I finish my speech and turn my back to Kurisu. I won't look back. I walk away with my eyes closed. It's kind of hard to walk like this. Hope I don't bump into anyone. Wait, am I even walking straight?
You look ridiculous.
My shoulder is suddenly pulled from behind. I brace myself so I don't fall backwards. What are you doing? You ruined my perfectly staged exit scene. And you call yourself my assistant?
No, I don't call myself your assistant. And besides, I still have something to ask you.
Damn it, her stubbornness is already returned.
I've asked you about this before, but you said I got stabbed, right? I demand an explanation.
Ah yes, the other real-life phenomenon that has yet to be explained. That was just something I hallucinated. Let's just leave it at that for now.
Why would you dream about me?
Bit creepy, yes. I don't know. And it wasn't a...
Hush! Hush!
Do we need to drop the TV on the
Fine,
dog again?
Most likely. Possible. Stop it.
I don't know. And it wasn't a dream. It was a hallucination.
You said something about Dr. Nakabachi, didn't you?
Dr. Nakabachi held a time machine presentation at Radio Kaiken that day.
That presentation was cancelled.
So it seems, but in my hallucination, the presentation proceeded as planned. Mayuri and I went to see it, and you came over to flirt with me.
I don't flirt. Especially not with idiots like you.
Like I said, it wasn't real, okay? No, maybe this world isn't maybe this world is what isn't real. Yeah, weird grammar. That would explain the riddle of the phone wave name subject to change. If this world is some kind of simulation, then we can disregard the laws of physics.
Escapism? That's unexpectedly chicken of you.
It's a hypothesis. Your favorite thing.
So who stabbed me? Don't tell me it was you.
I recall the sight of Kurisu collapsed in a puddle of blood. It sends shivers down my spine. Was that really just a hallucination? It was too real. I can clearly remember the smell of blood. You were already dead when I got there. I didn't see who did it.
I don't get it. Why do I have to die in your mind? You have something against me?
Of course not. At that point in time, we had only spoken once. We were just strangers. Well, that one time we talked was during the events I imagined, so strictly speaking, at that point in time, all I knew about her was what I read in the magazine. Anyway, we didn't know each other. That's why I ran away instead of calling for an ambulance.
My hero.
What? You want me to go back in time and give your CPR or something? I'd need to use the phone wave, name subject to change, for that.
I've heard enough. No more hallucinating about me, okay? Dying isn't fun, even if it's in someone else's head.
Fair enough. I can't make any guarantees. That would require perfect 24-hour surveillance inside my brain. That would be a scary place.
You have a comeback for everything, don't you?
Kurisu shakes her head in exasperation, then turns and walks off towards the station. Looks like she wants to end the conversation. In revenge for last time, I grab Kurisu's slender shoulder from behind.
Yeah? What now?
I'm not done talking!
You trying to pick a fight?
It's revenge for ruining my farewell scene, Christina. You shall regret your thoughtless actions.
Okay, fine. What is it?
About the IBN 5100.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you don't know, then forget about it. Farewell. We will not meet again. I turn my back to Kurisu. This time I'll make a perfect.
Hey, don't tell me to forget about it.
She grabs my arm. Damn it! This is the second time!
What is the IBN 5 whatever?
The IBN 5100. It's a retro PC from 1975. I'm looking for one.
Yeah? What are you gonna do with it?
Looks like she's interested. She was the same way when she came to the lab. I guess this girl is just brimming with curiosity. Interested?
Ellipses.
Kurisu quickly averts her eyes, but she doesn't let go of my arm. You're interested, aren't you?
Just a little.
Then I shall answer. The IBN 5100 is the key to unlocking CERN's most closely guarded secrets.
CERN? You mean the CERN?
Indeed. Though through the tireless efforts of my faithful lab mems, we have uncovered evidence that CERN is researching time travel. Come, be astonished.
Great. I shouldn't have asked.
Kurisu gives me a cold glare, then lets go and starts walking away. This time she's gone for good. Damn you. Just you watch. I will expose CERN's secrets if it's the last thing I do.